Welcome to the Steve Ames Show with guitarist Sandy Renda, pianist Mike Iannuzzi, and my special guest, trumpeter, entertainer Ron Michaels. And now, on with the show. I'm flying high, 'cause I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, but I got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to travel single, oh, we chanced to mingle, oh, now I'm a tingle over you. Say, Mr. Parson, stand by, 'cause I got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. I'm flying high, 'cause I got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to travel single, oh, we chanced to mingle, oh, now I'm a tingle over you. Say, Mr. Parson, stand by, 'cause I got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. Yeah! Thank you. That's a little number that we're reviving entitled I've Got a Feeling I'm Falling, written by Billy Rose and Thomas Fats Waller. Isn't that a good song? I think it is. And to help me perform all these wonderful tunes, here are the two mighty musicians themselves. First of all, the guru of the guitar, Sandy Renda. And a man who just returned from his vacation in Cape May with a very nice shirt on and a nice hat, the prince of the keyboard, Mr. Mike Iannuzzi. Thank you, Sandy and Mike, and here we are at our favorite indoor location, the beautiful Holiday Inn in Springfield, New Jersey. Let's hear it for the Holiday Inn. We opened up with a nice up-tempo jazzy tune. Now for a change of pace, here's one of the most beautiful ballads of the Roaring '20s, Girl of My Dreams. Girl of my dreams, I love you. Honest, I do. You are so sweet. If I could just hold your charms again in my arms, then life would be complete. Since you've been gone, dear, life don't seem the same. Please come back again. And after all said and done, there's only one girl of my dreams. It's you. after all said and done, there's only one girl of my dreams. It's you. Sandy, Renda, Mike Yanuzzi, it's always a pleasure to play with such terrific musicians. And talking about great musicians, we have to talk about the one and only Les Paul. He was a legend, not only as a guitar player, but also as an inventor. And he was also a very nice man. I had the pleasure of meeting him. We're showing a picture now from 1982, the year I met Les Paul when he was doing a concert in Hackensack, New Jersey. And he was a delight to talk to. He was a real people person, you know. And Sandy, I know that you also had the pleasure of meeting Les Paul. Tell us about that.
Well, I saw him at Fat Tuesdays with a couple of friends. We went to New York and saw him, and we knew each other. Naturally, he was a big name, and I think he knew my name through the music business and so on. I didn't know him personally, but I did meet him that night at Fat Tuesday. Nice show. Really, really fun.
And what did his
guy.
music mean to you?
Oh, great.
Growing up.
Especially with the earlier recordings with Mary Ford and all, just the jazz feel, all the material that he did, all the fancy recording work, the sound on sound, track after track, the speeding up of the tracks, the sound of the guitar.
It's
everything was
unbelievable
exciting
what this man accomplished.
Yeah.
He lived 94 years, and he accomplished enough for 194 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that you mentioned Mary Ford, who was his wife at the time, back in the 50s. They had 16 top hits in the #1 hits. That is amazing, back in the 1950s. And Mike, what did the music of Les Paul mean to you?
Well, it was always very spirited music. I love the the sound that he got with the multi-track recordings, and of course he invented most of the amplifiers and the Les Paul Gibson guitar. He had the association with Gibson.
And he also invented reverb.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
And all of that he did with Mary Ford, just track over track. It was all just the two of them.
It was unbelievable. Great. And he kept performing well into his 90s in New York City. And he was practically a neighbor of ours. He was a New Jersey resident for many, many years in Mahwah, New Jersey.
In Mahwah.
So from one New Jersey resident from Belleville, what would you like to play tonight, you and Mike, in tribute to the great Les Paul?
Well, we'll dedicate to Les Paul tonight a great medley of, so first of all, some great tunes and his treatment of them. One of the most popular was How High the Moon. So we'll be doing How High the Moon with Whispering. And also the third one we'll do Tiger Rag. So 3 up-tempo, jazzy, spirited songs.
3 big hits for Les Paul, as played by Sandy Renda and Mike Yanuzzi. Let's hear it for them. very special guest this evening, making his second appearance on the show. Back by popular demand, here is trumpeter, band leader, and singer Ron Michaels.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. Yes, I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair not gonna go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know darn well I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of a warning voice that comes in the night, it repeats and it shouts in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you're never ever gonna win. Use your mentality, come on, wake up to reality. Yeah, and each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I got you, baby, man, under my skin. Hey guys, take it, come on. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of a warning voice that comes in the night, it repeats and it shouts in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you're never ever gonna win. Use your mentality, come on, wake up to reality. Yeah, and each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I got you, baby, under my skin. Yes, I've got you under my skin. Last time I've got you under my skin. Thank you.
Ron Michaels, my friend. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much.
You were such a big hit when you were here in April. We had to have you back again.
Thank you. I'm glad they enjoyed it.
And you sure picked one of our favorite songs, I've Got You Under My Skin, written by Cole Porter, and, of course, the great recording by Mr. Sinatra.
Nobody beats him.
Was he your idol for singing?
Singing, yes.
He was, right?
He was the man. He was the chairman of the board.
And your idol for trumpet playing, Harry James.
Harry James, yep.
That's right. The last time you were here, you talked about your friendship with Harry James, how you knew him when you were a very young fellow.
14 years old when I met him.
14 years old. That's great. And the Harry James Tribute Band is still in operation.
Yes.
And you were the leader.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
Well, I haven't. It's the octet music that he had. And he went back to the big band, so I got that music. And I wanted it to make it exactly the way he did it. And he knew I would do it that way. But he always told me, Ron, remember, don't copy me because you really got to have your own sound so people remember you. And because I started having a lot of people come up and say, hey, Harry, they used to call me Harry. Now I got my own sound. I have my own sound.
He was right.
He was absolutely right.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
right. And you've got a CD coming out, a new one in the future. It's not out yet.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, my manager, Alvaro, told me that, you play wonderful trumpet and all that. He says, but your money's going to be in your voice. He says, I want you to sing. And on this next album, we let you do what you wanted with the first album. You did everything you wanted. When I heard Can't Take My Eyes Off You that's on it, everybody liked the vocal, so they wanted me to do a whole vocal one. So
Nice. What are some of the numbers you'll be doing on that CD?
probably I Got You Under My Skin,
Summer Wind?
The Summer Wind.
That's live?
That's live.
Very
I'm
good.
getting them all.
Well, I've heard you do those at rehearsals, and you do them
Uh-huh.
very well.
And I'm going to do I Can't Take My Eyes Off You again.
Very nice.
Redo it.
But you will also be playing trumpet, right?
A little bit in there, in between. But
You
we're going
know,
to use a regular live band, none
that's
of
a
these
good idea.
background things, music. Just
Right.
real live band. And
Right. And Ron, you've had a good summer playing down the shore of New Jersey?
Yes, I was at Seaside Heights.
Seaside
there.
Heights.
And I just did a show with Kid Chocolate. It's a group. It's a Crayola soul band at the Metro Arts Center in Bloomfield. Great place to play. And they wanted the Harry James band, and they want my small group there.
Oh, so you'll be doing those dates upcoming in the
up there,
future.
yes, in the future.
That sounds great. And when do you think the CD will be out?
I don't know. What do you think, sir?
Give it some few months?
Yeah.
Good. And while we're at it, how about giving out your website for the folks who want to
The
know about you?
website is ronmichaels.com.
One more
and
time.
ronmichaels.com. If you Google it, it'll go The Man Behind the Horn, and it'll have Ron Michaels.
Very nice.
And that's it'll say official. They're still working on it. They're still working on that
on the
website. Yes.
Very good. And what are your next numbers going to be, specializing in trumpet?
Well, I never liked Miles when I was younger.
Miles Davis?
Miles, but I fell in love with him later on when I understood what he was doing. And he did a tune called Freddie Freeloader. And I always thought it was about that
Red Skelton. That
but
was one of Red Skelton's characters.
But it's not really.
No.
What it was really about, I found out later on that there was a bartender named Freddie. And every time Miles was empty, Freddie would fill up his drink and load it up. So in honor to Freddie, his bartender, he called him Freddie Freeloader. And that's where the song came from.
I like that. And
And,
you're going to be using two instruments for this.
I'm going to play the flugelhorn in the beginning and then switch to trumpet and play the whole thing out on trumpet.
Well, we're all looking forward
They're
to
the ones I
hearing
designed
it.
it, by the way.
What's that?
They're the ones that I designed.
Oh, you designed.
I designed those two horns, and actually sell them. And they're on the website, too.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
You're a very talented man. Band leader, designer, entertainer, and trumpet player.
Yeah.
You really get around. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our very special guest, Ron Michaels.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right now, a tribute to one of my personal favorite entertainers and idols, Harry Richmond. Harry Richmond was born August 10th, 1895, and he began his career in vaudeville. He began as a pianist and accompanist to such great stars as Mae West and Nora Bayes in their vaudeville acts. And then he went on as a single, and he had great success as a song stylist in nightclubs, Broadway, recordings, and vaudeville. And here's one of his great songs that he wrote, There's Danger in Your Eyes, Cherie. There's danger in your eyes, Cherie, but I don't care. There's danger in your eyes, Cherie, your love to share. Your kisses taste like wine, and when your lips meet mine, I know that any sin with you would be divine. There's danger in your charm, Cherie, but oh, the bliss to linger in your arms, Cherie, and kiss and kiss. Just tell me when and where we'll have our love affair. There's danger in your eyes for me, Cherie, but I don't care. There's danger in your eyes, Cherie, but I don't care. I give up paradise, Cherie, your lips to share. Your kisses taste like wine, and when your lips meet mine, I know that any sin with you would be divine. There's danger in your charm, Cherie, but oh, the bliss to linger in your arms, Cherie, and kiss and kiss. Just tell me when and where we'll have our love affair. There's danger in your eyes for me, Cherie, but I don't care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's our show for tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to thank the mighty musicians, Sandy Renda and Mike Yanuzzi. Our producer, director, Jerry Schoenthal, behind the camera. And last but not least, our dear friend and a wonderful guest and a great talent, Mr. Ron Michaels. So, folks, we close off with one of our favorite songs, I'll See You in My Dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll hold you in my dreams. Someone took you out of my arms. Still I find the thrill of your charms. Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my dreams. Play it, boys. Way tonight, I'll see Good night. Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine, they will light my way tonight. I'll see you in my